with a pair of interceptions. It's the Cowboys and the Giants on Monday night.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. The Cowboys taking the field on offense, and for a 7th season, it's Dak Prescott who brings them out.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes, because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Let's take a glance now at the Giants' picks in the 2022 draft. And, you know, they've been known in the past for drafting linemen early, and this year they kind of took that to an extreme, taking 2 of them inside the top 10 to lead an 11-player class.
And arguably the top 2 players at their positions that they got were those big guys that they selected. How about them taking Kayvon Thibodeau, 5th overall, a terrific pass rusher, and offensive tackle Evan Neal out of Alabama. They got him in the number 7 slot in the first round.
He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. Here come the Giants, led out by their former 6th overall pick out of Duke back in 2019. Daniel Jones under center. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. No big surprise, Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss. The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now Jones. He's got him in, complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 33.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A first down carry for Barkley. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 16 carries, 54 yards, and a touchdown.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defense.
The ball comes out, and the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Throwing Jones. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other, and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Giant TD. Saquon Barkley with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
On second down, Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook and show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. The Giants at 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Slayton. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a 1st down. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run it again with Barkley. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Jones. Open man, he's got him. It's Tony for a Giant touchdown. Kadarius Toney, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll make the score 14-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Dallas offense set for this next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cowboys. James Washington, 75 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that'll make our score 14-7. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. Fields it right around the goal line. Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. Lambeau on for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Barkley, inside handoff. And some space here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 41 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Again, it's Barkley. He'll get this down to the 38.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up.
And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this 1st quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. Ready to roll for the 2nd quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Prescott to throw it. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
3rd and short yardage. Prescott. Flushed him. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Saquon Barkley and the Giants offense set to kick off their next drive. And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong. Only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, you know, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. And the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep. And I remember the offense coordinator saying, that's our identity, that's our bread and butter, that's the basis of our offense. We got to get that down right here, right now. I think we're seeing some of that in this running game here.
So did you not get that down, and that's why you were moved to the defense, or what?
I I don't know for that reason, but I do know I saw a couple of guys throw, and immediately they were saying, you know, you need to learn how to backpedal.
Hey, you turn into a heck of a DB, though, partner. On first down, Jones. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. To throw again on second down, Jones. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Giants. Kadarius Toney, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Gano the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's Kadarius Toney who caps things with a touchdown reception. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Possession of the football going back to the Cowboys. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Elliott going to get it again on second down. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. The offense on third down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. This is fielded at the 27. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. We've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. On the draw, this is Barkley. And some room to maneuver. The 20. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Well, it has been the passing game that's really been responsible for much of the scoring so far. But let's not forget about this running attack. They're pretty good, too, as evidenced right there.
And I think, Brandon, the fact that they've thrown the ball so well contributed to that touchdown because that was a defense that was really keyed up to cover those receivers. All they wanted to do was blanket them. They didn't have enough men in the box to stop the run, and you saw the end result.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Here's Prescott. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and they will take over 1st and 10. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 111 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Back to throw. Jones. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Looking to throw. Jones. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Following the interception, here's Prescott. This throw left side is caught by Tolbert. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Prescott, he'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. They're trying for Washington, but the pass intercepted. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Giants touchdown. The way things have been going in this one, Charles, it was only a matter of time before this defense got involved and made a big play, and they do right there. Gosh, this lead is so large, CD, only in the first half.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing that's so amazing about it. You mentioned this large lead. How's this their first takeaway of the game? And what a spectacular run it was. Adding to the lead, showing the true dominance, and you're exactly right. We're still in the first half.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And out now come the Cowboys.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly what
they're looking for. Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here.
And now they start in plus territory following that turnover as they'll try to get some points here before halftime.
Up the middle with Barkley. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And tip your cap to DeMarcus Lawrence. Nice play defensively. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He hit his first. Now this from 43. Gano's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here, and we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And he returns this to the 22. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. A toss to the wide side. This is Williams. And once again, not much running room, if any at all.
Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Jones. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop, because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Left side to Lamb. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. From the shotgun again to Elliott. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Looking to throw. Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. On the move past the 40. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 down at the 31. Here's Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Washington.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, Prescott. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Although a jet sweep to start the drive. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line.
Drop for a loss there on a nice effort by Osa Odighizuwa.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, Jones. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. So the completion good for just 3. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Jones to throw on 3rd down. Connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams.
And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half.
Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively. From the 38, Prescott got an open man. It's Washington. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Prescott now. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. James Washington, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead now down to 20. That time a 6-play drive.
And it's James Washington who finishes things with a touchdown reception.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And New York set to take the field. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
It's a gain of 11 and a Giant 1st down. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Again, it's Williams. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
43 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
On second down, Williams. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
A solid stiff arm.
And the Giants are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Williams will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
On second and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams. Now Jones. Flushed out right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure.
And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season.
And the Giants are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
First down, Prescott. Washington with a catch, middle of the field. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. To throw is Prescott. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by Aaron Robinson.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Damone Clark brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career.
The busy night continues for Williams. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And this one is incomplete. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Prescott on 1st down. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And it'll be intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And the Giants are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Well, partner, under the lights in prime time, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to